who forge on down towards the third last. Road less travel then, opening up by a couple of lengths. Country Mile, though, continuing to give chase. Lily de Burley down on her nose, now being pressed for third by Bold Light. Now Skelton just begins to finesse Country Mile into it, just ghosting into it behind Road Less Travel. 2 out, Road Less Travel, perhaps a little more fluent than Country Mile. They've drawn well away from Bold Light, so 1 left to jump and then a short run to the line. Road Less Travel. Country Mile has been switched out by Skelton, beginning to gather ahead of steam. Road Less Travelled still has the lead. Furlong to go. 1 to jump in the Newton Novices hurdle. Road Less Travelled over Country Mile, and Country Mile was down on his nose, pitched deeply into the ground, and that has surely handed the initiative and an unassailable initiative to Road Less Travelled, who makes every inch to remain unbeaten over hurdles and wins the Betfair Newton Novices. General Medrano, Bellamy still sitting quietly. Dr. T.J. Eckelberg is being nursed into it between horses. Moving on towards the third last, the open ditch, Home Free on the right. Dr. T.J. Eckelberg in the centre. Excitations on the left being asked for more, and still Bellamy hasn't committed General Medrano. A quarter mile to go, still 2 fences to jump. Dr. T.J. Eckelberg has gone on here, opening up by 2 or 3 lengths over Home Free, who was untidy. Now General Medrano is asked to try and hunt down Dr. T.J. Eckelberg, but the gap has grown to 5 or 6 lengths. Nettywell has moved into third, plugging on at 1 pace. Final fence then, Dr. T.J. Eckelberg with a lead of 3 lengths. General Medrano staying on quite doggedly, only 150 yards to cover. Dr. T.J. Eckelberg getting lonely. General Medrano switching for one final lunge and inching ever closer. Dr. T.J. Eckelberg clinging on. Punter de Leste beginning to make some progress from the rear in the black and grey as they swing on in now to face the third last. Steel Ally in front heading towards it and still galloping on at this stage over Joss the Boss, who continues to give chase. Then Beat the Bat down on the inner, followed by Knight of Allen with the pink sleeves, Fine Casting, Camsinas, Punter de Leste. Over 3 out they go, then Bowen's Park, La Vida Adiva. Steel Ally moving on down towards the second last, but still more than a quarter mile to gallop. Beat the Bat is now driven in pursuit. Josh the Boss beginning to fade. Steel Ally, little overbold if anything, slightly pitched on landing, 2 out. Beat the Bat now beginning to close in. Knight of Allen, the pink sleeves next from Camsinas, then Punter de Leste. Steel Ally on down towards the final flight, head bowed low in grim determination, still galloping on here from Beat the Bat and Knight of Allen. 1 to go, short run end. Steel Ally neatly over the last. Beat the Bat still chasing hard with Knight of Allen. Camsinas back in fourth, and Steel Ally brushing aside a big weight to make most under Dylan Johnston for Di Walters and Sam Thomas. Steel Ally. Trelawney turns his nose-banded head for home, ahead of Tarmuras on the right, Hillcrest on the left, Iroko in the green and gold, getting into it in behind horses, switching to the far side. Deafening silence being brought towards the near side. Trelawney in front over 4 out, and quick. He took 2, 3 lengths out of the field there. Trelawney is pressing on here, on down towards the open ditch, 3 out. Lieutenant Commander's been pulled up. Trelawney then held together in front, over the third last with a 3-length advantage. Tarmuras chasing with Iroko on the right, nursed into it. Then Hillcrest, deafening silence with work to do. Quarter a mile to go, 2 to jump. Here's Trelawney at the second last, again very assured. Iroko inching a bit closer. Hillcrest made a bad mistake. Trelawney, Iroko chasing, deafening silence beginning to rally under pressure in third. Trelawney in front, on down to the last from Iroko. Trelawney in tight, hit it halfway up. Iroko handed a chance. Deafening silence staying on. Trelawney by a dwindling margin. Iroko is inching ever closer. Trelawney is all out, fending off Iroko. Trelawney all heart, leaning left, but sees off Iroko. Then One Big Bang, Castle Russian. No more from Twig, who's weakening away, and then Back Me or Sack Me. They've still got 2 to jump, but it's Shoot First and Alex Harvey who've moved through to lead here. From Phantom of the Points, it's going to be a long last quarter mile here. Phantom of the Points bungled the second last. That's done for him. One Big Bang is still keeping on under pressure in second, but it's Shoot First for the Charles Burns team. on down towards the 13th and final flight. They've still got over a furlong to go. Shoot First, One Big Bang, Phantom of the Points after that error, rallying under pressure, closing in on the final flight. Shoot First, steadied, got over it, little bit quicker than One Big Bang. Phantom of the Points is back in third. A slow motion finish to the Betfair Stayers hurdle, but it's Shoot First, all guns blazing for Alex Harvey and Charles Burns, and the prize goes to Ireland. Shoot First beats One Big Bang. Gold Tweed still running a big race for France on the left. Brave Man's Game now under pressure in fourth. Likewise Capodanno. Here's the fourth last. Royal Pagaille in close to it. Now Grey Dawning is right on his tail. Gold Tweed's only a half length down. Brave Man's Game back in fourth, rallying a little under pressure. Royal Pagaille asked for more in front. Deutsch sitting lower in the saddle. Here's the third last. Royal Pagaille still by a couple of lengths. Skelton nursing, ghosting Grey Dawn into it. Gold Tweed back in third, and then Brave Man's Game. They've got two to jump in the Betfair Chase. Royal Pagaille on the right. Grey Dawning now launching his challenge. A length between them on landing. They're clear of Gold Tweed and Brave Man's Game, and it's the Brave who get home from here in this Grade 1 prize. There's one to jump in the Betfair Chase, and it's Grey Dawning from Royal Pagaille. Grey Dawning going on. Here's the last. In close, bunny hops it. He lands 2 lengths clear. Royal Pagaille is rallying bravely under pressure. 150 yards to go, and Royal Pagaille is back in front. Grey Dawning having another crack at him, but it's Royal Pagaille coming home the stronger. 12 months on in the Betfair Chase. The result is the same. Royal Pagaille. Yes, and there, Take Your Time was long, joined by Fontaine Calange. My Silver Lining can't muster anymore. Monbeg Genius has moved into third, and it's Fontaine Calange now. On down towards the second last from Take Your Time. Monbeg Genius a further 4 lengths away. Surely concerns only these three. They're miles clear of the others who can barely raise a gallop, and it's Fontaine Calange. It's Charlie Deutsch and Venetia Williams again. One left to jump. Fontaine Calange pricks her ears, draws to it, gets over it neatly. 6-7 lengths ahead of Monbeg Genius and Take Your Time, who were barely going quick enough to get out of each other's way in behind, and Fontaine Calange is simply sauntering clear. What an afternoon for Charlie Deutsch. What a day up and down the country for Venetia Williams. Charlie salutes the crowd, and why not?